Taurus, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Taurus, for my bull gang family, for their highest good. Remember, we all have Taurus in our chart. We all have a second house, part of our birth chart. And time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, family, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity, confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Taurus, this one feels deep. This feels like a deep dive. I feel like the past few readings I've done for you have really been some pretty deep messages. I feel like my bull gang's going through pretty big transformation. I used this Shaman's Dream Oracle today to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with your energy, and this Wild Mystic as well. Grabbed a few cards from each. Quite a few cards came through the Shaman's Dream. 5 of them came out. I planned on grabbing like 3. So Spirit, I feel like, really has something to say to my bull gang today. The first card to come through is this Lost in Space card, needing direction. Will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Stranger, curiosity. We have heart home, compassion, and the empty well. Time to replenish. On the bottom of the deck over here, we have the Winter's Dream card, gestation period. And then in the Wild Mystic, we got the Heal card with the frog on it. We got Rest with the bear. We got Believe. I think that's called a jackalope or something. The old rabbit with antlers. And the koala with the Protect card. Okay, you guys, this feels like a deep message. Okay, it feels like my bull gang is going through a deep transformation. We have 36, 62, 53, 27, and 16. So we have 9, 8, 8, 9, 16, which is a 7. So maybe some of you have been seeing 989, 9889. You've been seeing 9s or 8s. And we have this 9, 8, 9, 7 energy. What I'm kind of feeling from this, Taurus, is there's definitely the ending of a cycle with these 9s coming through. This is definitely something that you're kind of destined to go through with that infinity symbol, with that number 8, with the Strength card. It always reminds me of like destiny and something that is aligned with the experience that our soul came here to experience. With the 7 at the end here, it's almost like, and then we have 63 on the bottom, which is another 9. So a lot of 9s. We do have 999 out here, but it's almost like we're getting back to our true authentic self. We're getting back to our heart home. We're getting back to our connection with the Holy Spirit, with divinity within us, with the Christ, or with the universe, or however you kind of resonate with your version of divinity. It really feels like there's a message coming through for my bull gang about there really being treasures in the darkness right now, and it almost feels like having the courage to sit and face the darkness, so to speak, to sit in the darkness, to sit with the darkness, or to sit still during this period of maybe being unsure or being in the unknown. There's going to be a lot coming through from that is going to be of benefit to you along your journey. Treasures hidden in the shadows, right? And I was literally just answering a comment talking about taking a deep dive and about how there truly is beautiful treasures to uncover and collect when we do take that deep dive. And that is what this feels like. Okay, heal with the frog. This really has to do with regeneration, with rebirth, right? And so it feels like, again, with that winter's dream gestation and this rest card, it does feel like a winter period, a period of shedding, a period of rest, a period of stillness. And Spirit with this believe card really saying, Taurus, to believe that you are coming through this period of time fully tapped into your magic, stepping into the magic. Believe in the magic and believe that the divine truly has you in their little koala pouch, their little kangaroo pouch right now. You are protected. You are being guided. And it feels like a very healing energy as well. This feels like some deep soul level healing, family. On the bottom of the Wild Mystic, we have instinct and defend. I feel like this is really about following your intuition with Scorpio energy coming through, a lot of moon energy I'm feeling. So this may be a bit of a dive into the shadow as well. This may be, for some of you, even like a dark night of the soul. I know that's not for everyone, but we all have a shadow side, right? We all are dealing with that, and that is being reflected back to us through our reality always. And you know, sometimes it's being brave enough to really see that, and to not only settle and go for what is familiar to us, right, but really to go into that unknown. I feel can be so rewarding to get out of that comfort zone and to really move into that darkness can be so rewarding. So with that, I'm going to pray real quick. We're going to dive into this tarot. Gemini energy on the bottom with the Magician. Where attention goes, energy flows. Yeah, you guys are really, it almost feels like creating a new life here. Stepping and tapping into your magic as well, just like we said. Holy, divine, mother and father, great spirit, Holy Spirit, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Taurus family for their highest good. Anything Taurus needs to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my bull gang, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Taurus align with their highest self, their highest timeline, their best life, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Taurus align with divine will, with your will most high, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the most high forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. What is the message for Taurus today? I'm actually going to start with one of these double major cards and get kind of a theme card for this reading and see what Spirit wants to throw out there. It's just what I'm feeling to do right now. What is the what is the theme of this reading today, please, Holy Spirit, for Taurus? Beautiful. Sun on the bottom, family. Sun on the bottom. On the bottom. The sunflowers always are turned toward the light, but I'm noticing in this card The sun is back there. The sunflowers are facing the opposite direction. So there's another kind of, and that's just very random, but that's coming through again about the darkness, right? Or looking into the unknown, the star under that, family. Ooh, this is going to be a deep one, Taurus. There's maybe a certain level of fear here. The card that came through, though, Libra energy, justice. Seeing in this card, she's actually blindfolded. Let's see what Spirit has to say. It's kind of a new deck to me, so I'm not really familiar with the other versions of these cards. Let's see what we find. Ooh, like 30 different languages in here. Okay, there we are. The judge of justice raised the scale high. She is standing blindfolded, and her sword is drawn like a cane. She covered her eyes when she finally tried to take an action, so it would be difficult to make an accurate judgment. The situation in which one cannot make a fair judgment as a judge is absolutely fatal. There comes a moment of human anguish and conflict to her who has always seemed to judge justice. Or maybe she pretends not to see it by covering her eyes because the situation is about herself. Mistakes are inevitable in what people do, but if the mistake was intentional, there will be too many victimized sufferers. And with that being said, Bull Gang, something about her covering her eyes. The same thing is happening in the Page of Swords. This is going to be a really interesting message because there's a feeling or a vibe of not being able to see something, not wanting to see something, purposely trying not to see something, or seeing things a certain way. We got to read this Sun card now. Time passed. The child grew into a beautiful young man. He still raises the sunflower high, proving that he is the incarnation of prosperity and abundance. He's standing in front of the field, which is full of sunflowers, with a godlike, beautiful appearance, unlike ordinary people. He will now decide his own path and will stand in front of many people in a much mature looking. He will stand in front of many people in a much mature looking. He will now decide his own path and will stand in front of many people in a much mature looking. Doesn't make sense to me. He hopes that blessings and peace will shine evenly like sunlight on the earth while informing and distributing the sunflower to more people. He may have become a shining sun himself. The first thing I'm feeling through this is that this is a major period of growth for you and coming into your own, like I said, tapping and stepping into your magic. So let's dive into this tarot. Sorry, I've taken quite some time getting into this reading. What is the message today for Taurus? What do we have at the heart of the situation, please, Spirit? Lots of fives, lots of change here, you guys. And I definitely feel like there's some sadness here. There is Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There is this feeling of being left out in the cold. There is this feeling. I mean, what I see, though, is I'm seeing you, Ten of Wands, well on your way to your Nine of Cups. I'm seeing you well on your way to building the life you desire and deserve here. But there's a lot of past stuff. Maybe for some of you, it's family stuff. For some of you, it's definitely romantic love stuff. that you're kind of working through, maybe a lot of past memories and emotions coming up at this time, or maybe this is fresh. Maybe you're just coming out of a breakup or some type of shakeup or some type of, like I said, family feud or problem with people around you. Something is not going the way we had hoped, right? There's these spilling cups here, and it really has us feeling a bit down here. It really has us feeling a bit down. But I'm also at the same time seeing you kind of getting into this energy where it's like, okay, well, that sucked. Just an example, like that sucked, but this is what I deserve. This is what I would like to move toward. This is what would make me happy. So very much a feeling of being in between worlds here. Very much a feeling of, again, a karmic contract being complete and moving into the next chapter, so to speak. 7 of Swords. Yeah, ooh. Some of you were dealing with some type of betrayal or some type of toxic energy, toxicity. In some cases, lying, cheating, stealing, but regardless of how that 7 of Swords resonates and has manifested for you, the 7 of Swords comes right after the 6 of Swords, which is moving away from that betrayal or that toxic energy or that hard time where it feels like someone has gotten down on you or life is getting down on you. This is where you're moving through that, and this is kind of like, you always see in the 6 of Swords where it's like we're moving on to calmer waters, we're moving to new shores. The 7 of Swords to me is like when we pull up at that shore and now we're getting that game plan down together. We are kind of moving behind the scenes and we're being strategic and we are figuring it out, so to speak, right? What's the challenge for Taurus right now? An ending. I mean, this is the challenge is that you are moving in a new direction. The challenge is that everything you've been through, Taurus, has really hurt. And really it feels like there's a lot on your mind right now. There's like, it's like, what would make me happy? What would I like to move toward? What does my happiness even look like, right? What is this 9 of Cups for me? What would being fulfilled even feel like? And I know I see a lot of you have really, really been through it to where that's the energy we're in right now, where we're getting that figured out. I'm hearing Spirit saying that there's no rush. And as soon as I say that, I look on the bottom of the deck and I see the 7 of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. So just confirming that it's no rush, right? It looks like she's maybe baking bread or something like that in this. I mean, kind of what it looks like to me. I don't know. But it's like these things take time. The 7 of Pentacles is where we have the seeds planted and we're waiting for the 9 of Pentacles. We are waiting on our harvest. So we have to do what we need to do in order to help those 7 of Pentacles grow into the 9 of Pentacles. So say if it's a seed, it's been sprouted and growing. So now we need to make sure it's getting the water it needs. Now we need to make sure it's getting the proper amount of sunlight and the proper amount of nutrition in order for us to get an abundant harvest. So this card always carries the vibration of patience. It does carry the vibration of being in between worlds where things, the seeds are planted, but we're well on our way, like I said, to the 9 of Cups here. And then here we have that 4 of Swords again with that rest in the Winter's Dream card. So you guys, meditation, rest, hanging out, taking it easy at this time, really practicing self-care and self-love, really making sure your diet is right and you're getting your fluids, getting enough water, and really connecting with the divine at this time, making sure you're getting enough sleep and enough rest. Again, so Spirit really saying there's no rush. This is where you do you. This is where you get it figured out. There's nowhere to be. There we are with the Strength card under that. Keep it pushing. You are aligning to your path of destiny here, Taurus. For some of my bull gang, it really feels like you're getting hit from every which way. What is incoming for Taurus? Thank you. Okay, so we had that alternate version of this Page of Swords come out at the very beginning of your reading, where he couldn't see, or he was covering his eyes, or however you want to interpret this, and use your own intuition and see what you get through this. Make sure to drop it in the comments. What we have incoming is the Page of Swords again, and in this card I feel like she sees very clearly. This is a card of learning. It is a card of moving in a new direction. It is a card of new ideas. It is a card of making a decision to move in a direction. There's a lot of opportunity for growth and expansion here at this starting point, so to speak. And what we have incoming, yes, okay, so that Hermit, Tower, Virgo energy, Pluto energy coming through. We have the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So this does feel ultimately like the clearing of this energy. It feels like kind of divine intervention coming through to help get you unstuck, in a sense, to help get you out of this uncomfortable energy. Hermit, right? Where you are really gaining this deep wisdom from this past cycle in these situations. This is where you're really integrating that deeper level of understanding, and through that you're able to fully move out of that energy. Ten of Cups, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and move into something very solid, very sure, very abundant, very stable. This is the fully expanded energy of where you're heading, so to speak, with the Ten of Cups. This is feeling complete. This is having it all. This is your Nine of Cups come to fruition. This is really waking up and feeling like, I did it, right? Very fulfilled, very grounded, very abundant. Some of you may be getting some type of job offer or a relationship offer coming in. Incoming. I am seeing that this has not been easy for you though, but I really here is that wisdom gained in the shadows. Here is that gem that you are finding through that deep dive with this Ten of Swords. I feel like it's through release and really stepping through this portal that you are going to find these treasures, so to speak, and really create something beautiful from that. We're ending up right where we started off here, and we have the Magician with the Eight of Cups. So I do feel this sense of leaving something behind, of letting it go, of loosening your grip and really moving forward. I hope this message makes sense to you, Taurus. It's a lot coming through here, and I do feel it resonates differently for everyone. So let's grab some advice. See advice for my bull gang. We do have the Seven of Wands out here as well, which is really about standing your ground. It's really about finding the eye of that storm and really posting up and not trying to grab onto anything that's kind of being torn away through the storm, so to speak, right? We'll get torn away with it. And so really trusting the divine and finding your center, protecting your energy, really rooting down into your own space and energy right now, I feel like is kind of the ticket. As like I said, it feels like you're almost getting hit from every direction here, Taurus. Advice: Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. So the advice really is, Eight of Cups is all about leaving things behind. We have to, Eight of Cups, leave the things behind that are no longer serving us or resonating or vibrating with us. We have to leave those things behind in order to get to this 9 and this 10 of Cups here. So there's something that you are leaving behind in order to pour into yourself and into what it is you're creating, in order to move toward your blessings here. Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, in order to move into your victory, in order to really move into this energy of your glow up. And I feel like this is a big part of your glow up. Just like we said at the very beginning, I feel like you're finding some buried treasure here, some treasure in the shadows. And this is really going to play a big role in what you create in the world, right? What you came here to create. The Fool, the Nine of Wands, with that Nine of Pentacles here. Again, the Nine of Pentacles is what we've been talking about through this reading. This is your harvest. This is a card saying that none of this has been in vain here, and that all of your hard work and everything you've been through is really going to pay off big time. So with the Nine of Wands, Spirit really saying, don't give up, Taurus, right? Trust the divine. Keep your eyes to the sky here. With the Fool, you're moving into a whole new world here. You're moving away from the heartbreak. You're moving away from the betrayal. You're moving away from these tough situations. And of course, there's always going to be challenges, right? That's kind of what life is. It's day and it's night. We have all 4 seasons. We have up and we have down. But ultimately, you're moving into a much better energy here. One foot in front of the other. Spirit is saying, again, you guys, this is a major transformation for my bull gang. It really, really is. I think, very simply put, I could have said this message: take care of yourself and go into hermit mode at this time and really reflect and open up that conversation with the divine right now. And don't be afraid to look into this. Don't be afraid to see things as they truly are, because you're going to find gold. You're going to find a diamond in the rough. So with that, and I just want to kind of emphasize the fact that the sun has been staring at us this whole reading, right? And this very matured version of the sun, right? It's almost like we all think we know what happiness is, but this is on another level. This is on a higher level. This is very aligned with the wisdom that we've gained through everything that we've been through, the ups and the downs, right? Beautiful. What's the message for Taurus, please, Spirit? This is a call for truth. Where are you not being 100% authentic to yourself? Is there something you need to express but are fearful of the conversation that will have to follow? Is your career in alignment with who you are at this point in your life? Are your friendships actively supporting your growth? Are there aspects in your relationship that you've been overlooking that finally need the spotlight? Truth becomes louder when we ignore its calling. By stepping into the truth, you are committing to an elevated version of yourself. and all that does not match your heightened vibration will fall away. What was true for you once may not be true for you today. Accept the seasonality of all things, including yourself. Wow, you guys, what a perfect confirmation for this whole message, where this justice with the blindfold on, the page of swords that doesn't want to see something, and just like we just said, we have the seasons, we have day, we have night. Everything is always in a constant state of change here. If there's one thing that our perceivable reality shows us, it is that absolutely nothing is permanent, right? Except change. And then you got this Vata card as well. It says, when there is too much wind, a tornado ensues. The many ideas floating through your mind have not been anchored, leaving you feeling scattered, anxious, and ungrounded. Every idea is a seed that can only grow when planted. Reconnect with the earth, your physical body, and your root chakra. Consume grounding root vegetables which connect to the earth. Walk in the soil barefoot to rebalance your ionic charge. Meditate on your belly and imagine yourself drinking in the earth's energy. Focus on one step at a time and do not feel overwhelmed by the enormity of life. There's always more time if you allow there to be. And then we have the Atman card with the Muladhara chakra under that. Very much the energy of really connecting to the self, really connecting to the divine, really sitting in stillness, really Muladhara chakra, really grounding down, using positive affirmations at this time. Big hermit energy coming through this whole reading here. What's the message for Taurus, please, Spirit? A win-win outcome is forecast. A new start is coming. Do not let pride get in your way. Okay? We're going to grab a message from Ma before we tap out. And Bull Gang, I want to thank you for being in this space with us. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for always showing up and showing out, showing love. Make sure you smash that thumbs up if this reading has, resonated or helped or been entertaining to you in any way. It's always greatly appreciated. It really helps these videos catch the algorithm. It helps them reach more people. And drop me a comment below, because I feel like this is resonating so differently for all of my Taurus brothers and sisters. And it'd be interesting to hear what's going on here, because this reading was deep. It was a lot. It's a lot. What's the message for Taurus? Thank you. Okay. Significant inner shifts are taking place. Energies are beginning to move in new ways. You may feel that resolution is hard to pin down at this time. Lean into the unfamiliar territory with boldness tempered by patience. You will become capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of accomplishing previously. You shall arise. A fresh path is signified. And no matter what you've done, no matter how many mistakes you've made, Kali is here for you always. Yours is the safety and sanctuary of her divine love. She's your soft place to fall and your kindest and most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience from endless tasks and ever greater expectations into sweet relief and comforting connection. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and happiness. Bull Gang family. Sorry, I'm still getting over a cold, so I apologize. I know I sound a little funny, and I've probably been pretty sniffly through this reading, so thanks for bearing with me. Bull Gang, I love and appreciate y'all. Before we tap out, y'all already know what time it is. We're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. We're going to picture it as white or gold light filling up our body and our aura. Take the deepest breath you can. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and then imagine ourselves glowing as brightly as we possibly can. We're going to then very forcefully exhale as we release, watching any negativity, any anger, any anxiety, any fear, any sadness, any hurt, any blockages, any lower frequencies, regardless of what they are. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that into this healing, this love, this guiding light, etc. So first, take a deep, full breath out and clean and clear your lungs fully, and then we'll get this breath in. Breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Let that shit go. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I hope this message has found you well and in great spirits. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Hope y'all find that treasure in that hermit mode, in that gestation period, family. Hope you have a blessed rest of your day, week, journey, all of those things. And I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading.